of knocks us around a little bit now and then. It just does. Um, and, and we need to be brought back to our center. And when we come here on Sunday mornings, we get to do that collectively. We help each other, and by the time the service is over, you will feel an entirely different energy that we have created together. We do this by singing, by praying, by affirming, by laughing, by doing all these things. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We don't have any dogma, but we do have 5 principles that guide our philosophy. As you know, God is all there is. One presence, one power. We are that because that's all there is. And then through thinking, through feeling, we create our own reality because of, be it done to you as you believe, said the Master. And then we pray, and that's praying is just aligning ourselves with this energy field so that we can optimize what we do here. And then, of course, we walk the walk. We take it into action. That's the 5th principle. Anyway, so for now, I want you to join me in our mission statement. We are a thriving spiritual community inspiring and empowering individual and global transformation as exemplified by the life and the teachings of Jesus and other spiritual masters. Once again, welcome to Unity Spiritual Center, Georgetown, a spiritual breath of fresh air. Our announcements.
Thank you. Good morning. If you're here for the first time, we'd like to give you a special welcome. We invite you to stand, and if you're comfortable, tell us your name and where you're from. Any new? Good morning. Wow.
No. That would be okay too.
Good. Anyone else? Good. Good morning. Good morning, Julie.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Our ushers have a welcome packet for you with information about Unity and our church. There's also a visitor form inside you can fill out and help us to get to know you better and stay in touch. You can put the completed form in the collection basket or leave it at the welcome table. Again, welcome to Unity of Georgetown, and we hope to see you again soon. Announcements. Let's get metaphysical. Is off this Wednesday due to Thanksgiving holiday. Thank you for that. And we will resume the following week. We are partnering with the Caring Place this season to make Georgetown have a hunger-free holiday season. You should have received a special email on this sent last Tuesday morning with a list of needs. Instructions were also given if you'd like to make a monetary donation via Breeze or text with your debit or credit card. Of course, you can bring donations of cash, check, or requested non-perishable here to our service too. If you have any questions, see Michelle, a board member, or admin, which is Carrie, for assistance. In just about a week and a half, Donna Sue Weaver will be having a full moon crystal ball meditation at her home. The date is Thursday, December 4th at 7 p.m. You can bring your drinking water to receive a blessing, and paper will be provided to release what no longer serves and to bring in what you desire for your highest good. There will be a love offering. The meditation will be inside, but please bring a lawn chair as seating is limited. As always, you can stay in touch with us via email, our website, check out our Facebook page, and our weekly Friday newsletter. If you need assistance, see our admin, Carrie, after the service. Last week was our third Sunday, which we have designated to be our Volunteer Appreciation Week. However, our November recipient was not with us last Sunday, so we chose to wait until today. Therese, our board member, would like to acknowledge the recipient for this month.
And actually, it works out perfectly because if there's one thing we're grateful for at Unity Georgetown, it is our volunteers. So this month, the volunteer we're going to be honoring is Doris Penny. Look at her. Gotcha, Doris. Doris heads up our hospitality team, and she is the person that every volunteer coordinator dreams of having on their team. You give her a job to do, it will be done right, it will be done on time, and she will add her own personal touch of creativity and her wonderful Doris sense of humor to whatever she does. So we love her, we appreciate her, and let's give Doris our unity blessing together. Doris, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you know, we like to start with a little bit of humor because, as I said earlier, when we're walking around as people out there, we pick up all this static electricity, negativity that, and when you laugh, you kind of shake all that stuff off. And this is one that my wife found. It says, because you know, young kids these days, they're kind of cocky, right? I mean, like, I have a little niece that last year she sat next to us at a wedding, and I finally told her, move her away somewhere else. Because they are, okay, and this represents this. It says, finding one of her students making faces at others in the playground, Miss Smith stopped to gently reprimand the child. She thought for a minute about what should she say to this little guy. So she came up and said, you know, smiling very sweetly, the Sunday school teacher that I had when I was young used to tell me that if I kept making those faces, that one of these days it was going to freeze and I was going to stay that way forever. So this little guy, you know, they're what they are these days. She says, well, Miss Smith, you can't say you weren't warned. Please rise and speak in our service.
This day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you.
What a beautiful day. We have so much to be grateful for, especially this loving community that supports us in our spiritual journey. So as I ring the triangle this morning, let that sound spread through all your cells. Open your minds and your hearts and feel the love that is in this room. And then vow to take that love out into the community.
This is the time for our daily word. And instead of using the daily word for today, we're using the daily word, the unity word of the day for Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. And that daily word is gratitude. The affirmation is, I am grateful for all my blessings. Today's information is from the daily word, comes from Psalm 95:2. Let us come into his presence with thanksgiving. Let us make joyful noise to him with songs of praise. Gratitude is the song of my heart sings. Practicing gratitude keeps my awareness on the many things in my life and opens me to receive even more. I feel grateful for all of it, from the smallest things like my morning coffee, the sunlight on my face, or a friendly smile, to the most important, including love of family and friends, peace in my heart, and joy in my life. Gratitude is one of the great gifts of spiritual living, a way to keep the goodness of God in the forefront of my mind. No matter the number of good things in my life, I give thanks to God as the source of them all. I am grateful to live, grateful to love, grateful to be a beloved child of God. Please read the affirmation with me twice. I am grateful for all my blessings. I am grateful for all my blessings. Please join me in affirming together our statement of being and our vision statement. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotence. Centered in oneness, we co-create a world of love, peace, and abundance.
wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be.
Okay, is this better? Okay, I am grateful for our music team. Okay, the words of wisdom today we'll be watching a short video instead, and it's called A Good Day, featuring Brother David, a Benedictine monk, who is an author and spiritual leader. Listen and be inspired by his powerful message.
got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul.
Now it's time for our community prayer. This morning, I want to bring to mind the healing power of gratitude. Gratitude is a gentle alchemy that transforms all we have into enough, and who we are into a more complete version of ourselves. Gratitude does not deny pain or bypass reality. It simply widens our awareness so healing can find its way in. When we rest in gratitude, even briefly, the heart softens, the breath steadies, and the mind remembers that goodness is still here, still active, still moving onward. Now I invite you to settle into your chair, take a deep breath in, slowly breathe out, and feel yourself relax into the moment. Make these words your words. Infinite Spirit of love and life, we gather in this sacred moment with our hearts open to gratitude. We give thanks for the abundance that flows through our lives, the breath that fills our lungs, the opportunities that shape our growth, the friends and companions who walk the path with us, and the quiet blessings that unfold in ordinary moments. Bring your attention to your heart space, that radiant center of love within you. Now, as you open this heart space, a beautiful golden light begins to glow. With each breath, this light expands, filling your chest, your whole being, the space around you. As you rest in this warmth, remember that this radiant light is your divine essence, the very presence of God expressing as you. This presence is pure love, and in this love, all gratitude is born. Take a deep breath and silently say, I am grateful for the gift of life. If there is a person or situation you want to pray for, then bring these intentions into our circle of love and consider this person or situation while we rest quietly. As we move into our 2-minute meditation, become aware of your breath. Feel gratitude surrounding you. Breathe deeply and let go. Dan will bring us back with his song.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Jim. What am I grateful for? Today marks the beginning of the Thanksgiving week. And when I sat down to think about what can we do this week, my first reaction was just naturally go back to what we've done before. I mean, it's just another standard American holiday, right? Isn't it? We all get together, have some turkey pie, and share some stories and rehash another losing Cowboy season. And then go back to our routines. You know, that's pretty much how it works. But I thought, no, not this year, not this time. This one is different. And I don't want to harp on the past because the past is gone. I also don't want to relive it. Once was quite enough, thank you. But we can't forget it either because, as the saying goes, those who don't learn from the past are destined to repeat it, and certainly don't want to do that. Some people's philosophy is that life is a school and that we come here to learn lessons. I'm not sure I completely subscribe to that idea because of the idea that we're here solely for the purpose of learning lessons. That suggests to me a certain predestination that I'm not sure I'm real comfortable with, but I'm not ruling it out because as a football fan, I do recognize this as a game plan. But like football, when the whistle blows, things happen that you didn't plan for, and we have to adapt. So we think about all these questions. This is really short theology here. So is life predestined or is it random? Is there flow time? Is there block time? Is there creationism or evolution? Are we matter or are we spirit? And the more we learn, the more we realize that the answer to all these questions is yes. Because it has to be when you think about that. Because otherwise, then we're placing limits on the universe. That's what we're doing. If there's only certain options, there must be all options. And we are told all things are possible with God. It used to be a faith belief. Now we know quantum physics is coming and shows us that that's exactly what's happening. Everything exists in this quantum field of possibility waiting for us to decide which one do you like? What do you want to pick? Because I'll do anything, like stem cells, whatever I need. So whether we learn lessons because we sign up for the class or because we open the door of a new room, life does teach us lessons now and then. And either way, I am very, very grateful today. I think back to January, February, March, and there were many, many days when I did not think I would be standing here on Thanksgiving saying, thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. But here I am, overflowing with gratitude for being here, for our beautiful spiritual community that we are, for our board, for our music team, for the prayer chaplains, the volunteers, my family, my friends, and most of all the support that you all gave us. So the list goes on and on for me about what to be grateful for today. And I do not let it go unnoticed, nor do I take it lightly. It's a heart-centered gratitude for me today, a special day today. So my thought was to try to share, but I don't know we have that much time. But I have another idea, to try to share something really truly grateful. And I was going to ask you to share things, but I don't think we have that kind of time. But what I will do, because we do this every year, at our house, because our house is the go-to. I won't be here next week because our house is the go-to house for all the events. And we're probably going to have 30, 35 people at home. And so when we start, you know, just to make it easy for everybody, because a lot of people, my family, they're not really, you know, totally spiritual people or religious. They don't really pray, things like that. So what we do is we just gather into a big circle before we eat, and everybody says thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, all the way around. Just that one word. So that's what we're going to do in a little bit. Instead of just sharing, I just want you to stand up and say thank you and sit down and the next person so we can all share. And at the end, we'll do a collective thank you. All right? So what I want to do then is change the plans. I told you you have to adapt. So I'm the quarterback, and I'm calling and I'm seeing with the time. I said, oh, we don't got time for that. So I have to change the game plan. So I want you to, and the other thing is this. Now, if you are still, find yourself in what's called the wilderness. And the wilderness is just that place where you're neither here nor there, like between a job, between a relationship, between a this, between a that. It's called being in the hall or being in the wilderness. The Bible talks about it being in the wilderness. And it's always about that time in transition where you're going from one state where you were into another state. And not just another state, but an elevated state, because we're always changing in such a way that it involves us growing and expanding in our consciousness, in our awareness. So if you're still in that place today, and some of you may be, then we're going to do this thing together anyway, the sharing thing. I want you to imagine one of those things that you're grateful for is the outcome of the situation that you are still in the wilderness about. Because wilderness is the wilderness, but it's temporary. It will change. The time will come where you will find what it is. And I shared with you something my son shared with me once, and he was, I had to say, dude, that's pretty good. You taught me something today. And that is, when you envision something for yourself in the future, don't be too specific. Why? Because now you have placed a limit on it of what you can imagine. I said, that's pretty smart. That's a pretty good idea. Instead, just kind of leave it out there for the universe to say, you know what? You got a better picture than I do of the situation. I'll let you decide. And you take me where I need to go. And that universe, which is inside of you, will take you where you need to go. So just keep that idea in mind. So we're going to start real briefly, and we're going to do this heart-centered thing. Remember what we do about heart-centered? It's called cohesion, being in a coherent state. And so what it is step one is you start with a deep breathing exercise. And so if you want to follow me on this, just close your eyes if you're comfortable and breathe 4. Just count to 4. 1, through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just hold it. And then breathe out 6 through your mouth. That starts to relax you. And what it does is starts getting rid of some of the carbon inside of you when you breathe out more than you breathe in. Do that a couple of times. And then step 2 is to place your hand over your heart. That way you center yourself, your thoughts on your heart space. And then you bring someone or something or whatever it is today that you are grateful for, you bring it into your heart space. And you just let it sit there and say, and just truly, truly have that make you smile type of a feeling for that which you have in your life. And just keep saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all of this opens up your world, your universe into more abundance. Because I remember one of the things I do share always in Thanksgiving is that to keep in mind that when Jesus fed the multitudes, that was the first thing he did. He gave thanks. So he opened himself up to being in a place of gratitude. He looked to the sky and he gave thanks for what they had. And from there, we were told that everyone was fed. And it's a story, it's a metaphor trying to tell you to open yourself up to the abundance that the universe truly is. It is we who are placing the limitations. So I want to start now. I'm going to start with Donna Sue. I'll start with Carrie. She's over here. And we'll go to Donna Sue, and we'll go from right to left, right to left, right to left. So I want everybody to just stand up and just say, thank you. Judy? Thank you. Jeff? Say thank you. Audrey? Michelle? Beverly?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And one collective. Thank you.
It must have been cold there in my shadow.
a step behind me. I was the one with all the glory, and you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name, and I never once had you complain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I have it all here in my heart, and I need you to know that I know the truth, 'cause I know you. I would be nothing, nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be, and I can fly higher than an eagle with you as the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. Oh, with you as the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Oh boy. Thank you, Shonda. That was gorgeous. Thank you so much. Before I do the ties, I want to remind you that we have a lot of these daily words back there also. And next week is Advent, so there's some Advent weeks, booklets back there as well. Next week I'll be out of town. Rita's going to give us an interesting talk next week. I'm going to watch it online. So now comes a time in our service where we offer our tithes, our gifts to the spiritual community so we can continue to do the work of elevating the consciousness of the planet, because that's what this planet needs, an elevated consciousness. So we take our tithes and our gifts in our hands, and together we say, divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God.
Everything I see, everything I do is blessed by your hand, God. I give it back to you. Everything I give, every thought that's true is magnified in I'll give it back to you.
Join me in our offering dedication. We bless and dedicate these tithes and offerings as an expression of divine love, and we release them to manifest that love in our community and in our world. We bless the planet and all the people in it. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are. Final announcements. Prayer chaplain is Jill today. There are congratulations to Doris Penny, who does a great job. Thank you, Doris. LGM Sunday, this Wednesday, we'll have a break, and then we'll get back together next Wednesday. Don't forget to keep bringing the non-perishable foods that we're going to share with the Caring Place. As you know, there's been a lot of need lately, and food banks are down and all kinds of stuff. So we can keep doing it pretty much all month, I believe. So save the date for Donna Sue's full moon crystal bowl meditation on the 4th. Thank you, everyone who participated. Oh, yeah. God, this Carrie does not let you down. She will come up with something every week. I like that. And what else? I think that's all we have. So let's end with our peace song. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe on the road for everybody, including myself. So we'll see you next time. But let's end with our peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be our joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. I am light. I am love. I am power. I am presence. I am. Have a blessed, blessed week. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes.